Hello, what's up, everybody? It's Josh here. I'm gonna apologize for the static. I don't have a good microphone. I'm using my the microphone on my Apple earphone, so yeah, just bear with me. But yeah, this is gonna be a video breaking down Mother. I know this video most likely won't get views since the movie is old and has been analyzed and critiqued to death by this point. But I mean, I'm not doing it for that, for the views. I'm doing it just because I really like the movie, even though it's really pretentious, or some people say it's pretentious, and some people think it's funny, but yeah, so let's analyze Mother. Short little breakdown. Not gonna be too long. Let's go.
Please, come in.
Hello.
Hello. He's a stranger. We're just gonna let him sleep in our house. Hello.
Hello.
Did you know he had a wife?
For those of you who don't know what Mother is, it's a movie written and directed by Darren Aronofsky. He also directed Pie and In Requiem for a Dream. He was also a producer on The Wrestler. It stars Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. It's a movie about a couple whose relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their tranquil existence. A lot of people come and the movie gets wild. There's a scene I want to talk about, but I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it because I really want you guys to see the movie if you haven't seen the movie. So yeah, but yeah, so this movie is full of imagery and allegories. So I'm not gonna go in order because I haven't seen this movie in forever. I just have some stuff written down. I want to talk about this movie since I seen it last year. But we're gonna start with women. None of the characters are named for one in this movie, but woman, I don't know, woman one, I guess I would say. Her and her husband are caught having sex by a mother, and she has her bra has a leaf on it, and I mean that's pretty obvious. That's a reference to, or an allegory to, how Adam and Eve covered their bodily parts or genitalia in the Garden of Eden in the Bible. They did so with leaves. That one was right on the nose. I mean, it was kind of obvious, but this movie is full of like allegories, imageries, and stuff like that. Even to the very end, something I really want to talk about at the end that I didn't catch when I first saw the movie. Then when I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute, that was really clever, but I'm not gonna talk about that now. So on to the next thing. This one is also really obvious, but son one and son two, the children of man and woman, the couple I just talked about. I mean, they're a very obvious allegory or reference to Cain and Abel, as son one or two, I don't remember, I'm sorry, kills the other son out of smite, jealousy, and stuff like that. So that's another very obvious reference. So I went back and listened to what I said earlier, and I don't really want to cover the more basic things, even though this movie is kind of, I don't want to say it's basic, but a lot of stuff in this movie comes to you naturally watching it, while watching it or after watching it, whether it's a few minutes or seconds, or it just comes to you like later after you watch it, like, oh, so that's what they meant. So I'm just gonna get these three out the way because I feel like they're important. Jennifer Lawrence's character is Gaia, or Mother Earth. Her house represents the world, the planet Earth, clearly, and with him, Javier's character being God. Thus, by him being God, and also being born, he creates Adam and Eve, the couple I referred to earlier, and their sons Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel, of course, one of them dies because, I mean, they're Cain and Abel. But with them, they being worshippers to praise God, who keeps sitting on an unsupported sink in the house that eventually causes all the pipes to burst, creating a great flood. Okay, I apologize for skipping all around because the way I record is I record and listen, then record and listen. But I forgot to mention that on the husband, the one that represents Adam, there's a scene where God or him is covering up a wound on the husband's chest, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the rib that God took from Adam in the Bible to create Eve. And she does, after that scene happens, Eve, his wife, does arrive at the house. So I'm going to start keeping it short here because, like I said earlier, I feel like this movie has been analyzed a lot. So I'm going to keep it short because I'm really just doing this for me anyway, so yeah. So after all the events has happened in the film, and as well as the forbidden fruit or crystal that was in the study has been broken or eaten in the Bible's case, the world, or the house rather, is populated with various religions and various ideologies and plenty of people, all of which in some kind of way, shape or form pray to him or God in this case. But they become aggressive and they start to betray the earth, which is the house or Mother Nature. And like I said before, this then leads to the Great Flood, which wipes out a lot of most of the inhabitants inside of that house. And in this case, the inhabitants of the planet Earth, like the Great Flood did in the Bible, and causing the Earth, or the house in this case, to start anew and to rebuild. After this, Mother then becomes Mary and gives birth to baby Jesus. And then baby Jesus followers do eat him alive. They eat his blood, they drink his blood and eat his flesh, wine and bread, which is a reference or allegory to communion, something that a lot of beliefs do have. But as the story continues after this scene, you see that the way that humanity is heading, Mother Earth is doomed, and that God will have to destroy us. And he's not going to destroy us, we're going to destroy ourselves. Man will end in fire. That's what you see as this film, the movie ends with the house being consumed with fire and Mother Nature and God waking up anew. So yeah, I just want to keep this short. I think I covered everything that I thought and thought was interesting to me and I thought was cool to me. But also, there's a really cool thing they do with the credits, that as the credits are scrolling, they're still being written, which is an allegory. Well, I think it is. I might just be looking too deep into it, but it's an allegory or reference to that. It shows that God or him's character is still creating as the movie ends. And this is also the only time that a song plays in the entire movie.
It's the end of the world if you don't love me anymore.
But yeah, I really think you should check out this movie. It's full of a lot of great quotes and things in it. And it's like it's shot very well. A lot of things in the movie are done very well. It's just one quote I really like. It's corny, I know, but I really like it. Jim Lawrence's character, Mother, says, "You never loved me. You only loved how I loved you." Kind of corny, I know, but I think it's just interesting. You think about it in the context of the film. So she's Mother Nature, and she's speaking to God, himself. So I mean, that's really, I don't know. I just really like that. But yeah, this movie is a take on God, humans, and our respective relationships with the creation and creation process. In a way, I feel like some aspects of this movie are about humans trying to create or find heaven on earth, which is funny because God created our ability to create, and I guess Mother is about our futility, fertility, and stuff like that in our attempts, amongst other things. This movie is about nihilism in a way as well. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up right there. So let me know if you have seen the movie, if it's full blown unpretentious or simple to you, and if you haven't seen it, does it come off that way to you, or comment how it does come off to you if you haven't seen it. And after you do see it, if you plan on watching it, edit your comment or whatever, or comment again, and tell me if your perspective has changed on the film, or if it does seem even more pretentious, more simple to you. I personally think it's a great film, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm out.
Don't. Please don't. I love you.
He never loved me. He just loved how much I loved you. I gave you everything. You gave it all away.
No.
Play that funky music, Grim Boy!
Well, I did used to play that Stairway to Heaven thing in high school.